hello, Miss Abby.
Officer O'Hara, can we do something for you?
I saw your light was on. I thought there might be sickness in the house. I see you have company.
No, you can come in.
Yes, come in. Come in, Officer O'Hara. This is our nephew, Mortimer.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
And this is our other nephew, Jonathan.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, will the nephews be staying with you for a while then?
Well, I'll be staying, but Jonathan's leaving.
Say, don't I know you from somewheres?
I'm afraid not. Jonathan hasn't been home for years.
Maybe I've seen your picture before then somewheres.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Jonathan, I'd be hurrying if I were you. You have your bags all packed, right?
Oh, well, you'll be wanting to say your goodbyes then.
No. I want you to stay. At least until my brother leaves.
I just dropped by to make sure everything was all right.
You know, we're about to have a cup of coffee in a minute. You should join us.
Oh, I forgot the coffee. Oh, I should make some sandwiches, Officer O'Hara. I should know your appetite by now.
Don't worry about it. I've got to be checking in a few minutes anyway.
Come on, you can have a cup of coffee. My brother will be leaving soon. Just come on. Sit down.
Say, don't I know your brother's face from somewheres?
I don't think so.
He sure does look awful familiar.
Maybe he looks like somebody you see in the movies.
I hate the movies. Never see them. So bastards art, my mother says.
Well, it is full of them. Your mother said this.
Why, sure. My mother was an actress. Peaches Latour.
Sounds like a name I might have read in the program. What'd she play?
Well, her big hit was Mutt and Jeff. She played for 3 years. I was born on tour. In the dressing room.
You were?
My mother went out and finished the finale.
Oh, what a trooper. I bet you there's some great stories on your mother. You know, I write for the theater.
Say, you're not Mortimer Brewster, the famous dramatic critic, are you?
Yes.
Well, I certainly am glad to meet you. Say, you know, you and I are in the same business, you and I.
We are.
Why, sure, I'm a playwright. Have been for 12 years. This force stuff is just temporary.
How long have you been on the force for?
12 years. I've been collecting material for a play.
Well, I bet it's a honey.
Oh, it ought to be. All the things I've seen as a cop. Let me tell you, Mr. Brewster, you wouldn't believe the things that go on in Brooklyn.
I'm sure I have.
Say, what time you got?
It's 1:10
Well, I've got to be getting on.
Wait. Hera. About to play. Might be able to help you with that a little bit.
You don't say.
Yeah, sure.
I tell you, it was fate walking in here tonight. I'll tell you about the plot.
Oh, so you're leaving. Well, that's good. You don't have much time, you know.
Well, everything's just about ready. You're leaving now, right, Jonathan? Goodbye. Goodbye, Dr. Einstein. Doesn't this case belong to you?
Yes, Jonathan. You have to bring all of your things. Now, O'Hara, it was very nice meeting you. Now, you can go, and I'll see you later. We'll talk about that play of yours.
Oh, no, Mr. Brewster. I'm not leaving now.
Why not?
Well, you said you were going to help me write my play. We're going to write the play together.
I can't do that, O'Hara. I'm not a creative writer.
I'll do the creative writing. You just put the words in it.
But O'Hara, I can't. I really can't.
No, Mr. Brewster. I'm not leaving till I've told you the plot.
Well, in that case, Mortimer, we'll be running along.
No, don't do that. You can't do that. Make sure to bring all your things with you. Now, O'Hara, you run along now. My brother's just about to leave.
I've waited 12 years. I can wait now.
I'm so sorry I took so long.
Don't bring that in here, O'Hara. Would you care to join us for a bite to eat in the kitchen?
In the kitchen? Jonathan's leaving. Oh, well that's nice. Officer O'Hara, would you join me in the kitchen? Are you sure you don't mind eating in the kitchen, Officer O'Hara?
Now, where else would I like to eat?
Goodbye, Jonathan. Nice to have seen you again.
You know, Jonathan, I'm glad you came to Brooklyn. It gives me a great chance to throw you out. And the first one out is your boyfriend, Mr. Spinazzo.
Say, Mr. Brewster, we can talk in here.
I'll be in a minute.
I should have known you'd grow up to write a play with the policeman.
Now go on and get the hell out of here, all three of you.
Doctor, this affair between my brother and me has got to be settled.
Now, Johnny, your brother gonna give us a chance to get away. What more could you ask?
You don't understand. This goes back many years.
Now, Johnny, we gotta get going.
No, we're not going anywhere. We're staying right here tonight.
We that cop in the kitchen and Mr. Spallanzo in the trunk.
That's all that got on us. We'll take Mr. Spinalzo and dump him in the bay. And we'll come right back here. And if Mortimer tries to interfere...
Now, Johnny.
Doctor, you know when I make up my mind.
Yeah, when you make up your mind, you lose your head. Brooklyn ain't good for you.
Doctor!
Okay. We stick together. And someday we gonna be stuck together.
Take those bags and hide them in the cellar. Mr. Spinalzo can come out the same way he came in.
Johnny, come quick.
What's the matter?
You know that hole in the cellar?
Yeah?
We got an ace in that hole. Come on, show me.
Jonathan? Jonathan? Jonathan!
Yes, Mortimer.
What are you... I thought you two were leaving. What are you doing over there?
We're not going anywhere.
You're not? Do you not think I'm serious about this? Do you want O'Hara to find out what's in the trunk?
If you tell O'Hara what's in the wood trunk, we'll tell him what's down in the cellar.
What's down in the cellar? What are you doing down in the cellar?
What's he doing down in the cellar?
Say, Mr. Brewster. Your aunts want to hear it too. Should I call them in here?
No. You have to... Come on. You have to go ring in.
The
Do that.
hell with ringing in? I'm not leaving till I tell you the plot.
Not with all these people. We'll go and meet someplace else later, by ourselves.
How about the back room at Kelly's?
Fine. Kelly's is great. Kelly's is fantastic. But you go ring in first.
Why don't you two go sit down in the cellar?
Well, that's fine with me.
No. Kelly's is perfect. But you go ring in on the way.
Well, it shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this guy, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. I expect both of you to not be here. Wait for me. Stay.
We'll wait for him, Doctor. I've been waiting many years for a chance like this.
Oh, yes, Johnny. We got him right where we want him. And did he look guilty?
Take our bags up to our room, Doctor.
Are they gone? We thought we heard somebody leave.
Just Mortimer. He'll be back in a few minutes. Is there any food left in the kitchen? We'd like a bite to eat.
But you won't have time.
No, you can't be here when Mortimer gets back. He won't like it.
Oh, he'll like it. He's got to like it.
Get something for us to eat while we bury Mr. Spinalzo in the cellar.
Oh.
You can't bury him in our cellar. You have to take him with you, Jonathan.
There's a friend of Mortimer's down in the cellar waiting for him.
A friend of Mortimer's?
He and Mr. Spinalzo will get along just fine. They're both quite dead.
They must mean Mr. Hoskins.
Mr. Hoskins?
You know about what's down there.
Of course we do. And he's no friend of Mortimer's. He's one of our gentlemen.
Your gentleman.
And we won't bury strangers in our cellar.
But Mr. Hoskins!
Mr. Hoskins isn't a stranger.
Besides, there's no room for Mr. Spinalzo. The cellar's crowded already.
Crowded with what?
Well, there are 12 graves down there now.
12 graves.
And, that leaves very little room and we're going to need it.
You mean you and Aunt Abby have murdered?
Murdered? Oh, certainly not. This is one of our charities.
Why, what we're doing is a service.
So you just take your Mr. Spinalzo out of here.
You both have done all that here in this house, right here. And bury them down in the cellar?
Johnny, we've been all over, and these ladies stay right here in Brooklyn and do just as well as you do.
What?
Well, you got 12, they got 12.
13. I got 13.
No, Johnny, 12.
13. There's Mr. Spinalzo. Then the one in London. 2 in Sydney. 2 in Johannesburg. 1 in Phoenix.
Phoenix?
The filling station.
Oh, yeah.
2 in New York. 3 in Toronto. And the one in South Bend. That makes 13.
No, Johnny, you can't count the one in South Bend. He died of pneumonia.
He wouldn't have gotten pneumonia if I hadn't shot him.
He died of pneumonia. It don't count.
And count with me. I got 13.
No, Johnny. These ladies, they got 12, you got 12. They just as good as you.
Oh, they are they?
Mm-hmm.
That's easily taken care of. All I need is one more. That's it. Just one more.
Well, here I am.